Hey guys, gals, and Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Relax with Rimworld. I am finally playing the game, and I say finally because I tell you what, I have had about 50 million problems on my PC this morning. So I've had a little bit of a stressful morning, getting everything going again, but finally the good old computer is actually listening to me and it is doing what I want it to be doing. So that is a relief at the least. Ooh, they're getting a little bit, smelly outside. I'm kind of not surprised. I'm not surprised. Today we are going to be focusing on this prisoners area, because hopefully we're going to be able to get our friend here, the Cave Child Men. We'll be able to get him inside. I did think about using this as like a temporary prison just because it is slightly larger than this very small place, but I think having them in here is going to be good. So I'm going to be trying to get Spectra involved in that again. So if I just jump over and have a look at Spectra's, yeah, so we've kind of changed it around a little bit. I think we need to put him back on number 1. Just so he will start doing that primarily, and hopefully we will still be able to get some things planted, because obviously that is necessary. And oh, okay, well I guess that isn't the end of the world. Mr. Seabass is actually going out there to help sow some food, which is fantastic. So that means that he is actually done producing for the time being, and we have a number of meals in there, so I'm pretty happy with how much we actually have. Wildfire is just kicking about inside, smoothing our walls, making them look all nice, which is fantastic. I think that's actually using her crafting ability to be able to do that. We'll look at chucking some doors in here now as well, just as these little bits here get mined out. Now this little area that I have going over to here, this is where we're going to be having a nutrient paste dispenser sitting, and that's where we're going to be feeding our prisoners. We're going to be feeding them through that primarily. So that's the plan. That's the plan. We'll see how well that works out. I hope this is actually how I wanted it to be laid out before, because I did actually get rid of a little bit of the design last episode, so I didn't get to see exactly what I had before, but I think that's kind of what I was going for, at the very least. So it looks like Elliot is picking up on the duty of smoothing these walls. Actually, no, in saying that, Wildfire is still doing it as well, and I think she will continue to do it for a little bit longer. Now, I've been told that her hours should be shifted a little bit further along, so I'm just going to have a look and see exactly what we're after. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it is. I think it's up until 4 o'clock, potentially, that she should have sleeping as part of her schedule. Yeah, I think that'll do. She's not going to have it for too long, if anything, so I'll try and pay a little bit of attention to her night owl status and see exactly how that works out for her. But it's nice to know at the very least that we have people that are going to be working on during the night. And Mr. Seabass doesn't seem to be getting too disturbed. Well, yeah, he is, but at least not too much. I really like having this here as well. It just means that it's going to be very, very easy for us to just have access to that food right away. They're not going to have to run down to the freezer every single time, so it does mean that someone will have to keep that restocked, but I think that should be okay. So this here, I actually want chunks to be stored in this, and you know what? It looks like maybe we can't have chunks stored there, because I primarily wanted chunks to be there so that we could be working on them down here. I guess maybe I could just allow... Oh, we can allow stone blocks to be put there. No. I guess then we might just allow some thread to be put there. So let's just have a look. We want to go to textiles. We'll allow some leathers to be placed there, just so that they can be worked on. Saying that though, it is important, okay. And I've also been told that I have been allowing rosin in here, so we'll make sure that it's turned off just so that we don't actually do that, because, yeah, that would be nice. Not at all. I'm getting close to the point of wanting to get down a research bench so that we can start researching, but I'm just going to be focusing on this primarily because getting this up and running is going to be important. Mr. Seabass, looks like you are just going to start your day off having a meal, and then... you're going to go out and sow some more. And it is because we are actually out of raw food at the moment. We don't actually have any. We've got 69 meals. That's enough for the time being, although in saying that, it would be nice to have some kind of backup for us, especially, well, actually in saying that, Ven can also eat our meals, so that's not so much a problem. There was a fire here, wasn't there? That's cool. I haven't seen those burnt tree textures before. Kind of like that. I don't know if we want to worry with just a raccoon. Those are the alpha beavers, and they're all dead, and they didn't get hauled back in. That's unfortunate. They are all rotting, so we don't want them. We do have the caribou still marked for hunting, although I have kind of taken Elliot out of the hunt for a little bit. We might have to go and put him back into it, so let's go ahead and turn him on. So he's going to go off and do that for a little bit. And I suppose that will mean that Mr. Seabass will get back involved with that, but we've almost completed these fields here, so we're very, very close to having those done. I'm going to protect the smoke leaf this time, 100%. We might actually want to look at putting down some more smoke leaf as well. Another field. Oh no, this is the psychoid plant. That's right. Okay, maybe I do need to actually put down some food as well. So we will make this a growing zone, and we will make it... What's the fertility like here? The fertility is 100%, so it'd be good for potatoes. Probably wouldn't be so good for rice. Rice does require a little bit more fertility, I believe. Yeah, I think we're just going to go for potato for now. Potato is just like a good, easy kind of crop for us to work with. Elliot, you are attempting to recruit men, eh? Oh, and you were actually hunting the caribou, but you kind of gave up on it, so... Well. Wildfire, how are you doing? Awful bathroom and wearing tattered apparel. So, we do need to do something about our apparel. Our temperatures inside are generally pretty good, so they don't need to be wearing parkas. So maybe I do need to have a look at adding some other bills. Maybe just some button-down shirts. Ancient danger? No, that's not cool. Okay, well, let's see. There's 4 of us right now, so let's say make button-down shirts, details, allow crafting skill, or allow any for now. I also want to put in some pants. Make eye cover. Okay, so we can make a lot of things that I didn't see before. Gardening vest. Okay, it's all interesting. A chef's jacket could be nice for Mr. Seabass to have, actually. So we'll give him a chef's, and maybe a chef's hat as well. There we go. Okay. Oh, a surgical mask and scrubs for Elliot could be nice. So we'll put those on there as well to be done, and maybe a construction jacket for Wildfire. I do like the extra, the extra stuff that we've got kind of coming in here. Now, do I want pants or do I want something else? There's cargo shorts. No cargo pants. So maybe just regular pants. We'll go ahead and make 4. This is likely not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, so Elliot has drawn near an ancient danger. Oh, so there's an ancient danger in here. Interesting. Okay, so there's some trouble in there. We'd have to be very careful, especially if we're going to go and harvest some of this compacted machinery. Yeah. A little bit on the dangerous side. Now, how are you doing? I suppose, yeah, it's pretty cramped in there. We are going to get you out of there. Spectra, how is it going? Okay, we're getting stuff done. I'm not going to mark anything to be hauled until Spectra is actually finished cleaning this area out. And speaking of cleaning, let's just have a look at the cleaning zone. We're going to expand our cleaning area to include this area along there, because we do want this area to be clean. Not much further, Spectra. Just keep on doing what you're doing. And let's actually see. Okay, we did go and talk to him. And Elliot's back, heading back up. Minor break. Yeah, Spectra's working in pretty dark, dingy conditions at the moment. You know what? We can probably look at getting some lights in there now. What kind of light do we want to have in our prisoner's room, though? I mean, the chandeliers are nice, but they're very large. So maybe we just go for a basic standing lamp. Because we do actually want this area to be well lit. Primarily because it's going to be used for surgery. So I've seen that I've done this design a little bit different. So that needs to be mined out there, correct? Yes. Okay, and that's kind of where I want to put the other lamp. So... yeah, I'll allow that to be placed there, and maybe I'll see if I can get Spectra to go and do that afterwards. He is doing a fantastic job, though. Very impressed, Spectra. Oh, and Mr. Seabass is actually coming to help out there, so, okay. Alright, we can actually get that extra piece in there. Thank you for assisting us, Mr. Seabass. How is it going? Oh, what is that? Is that clothing that you've got underneath there? Or is that... Oh, no, it's Wildfire. Wildfire's just, like, hanging out behind that there. I was very confused for a second as to what was going on. Elliot did actually bring a caribou in, so yay. We got some extra food. Fantastic. I like it. And old Mr. Seabass is going to get to work. I do want these to be hauled off somewhere else. It would be good for us to have somewhere nearby for those to go to, just so that it isn't like a massive haul each time we're taking them somewhere else. Excellent. I do like this, though. I do like this. They're both off to sleep. And Spectra, you've done a fantastic job there. I think you're probably going to be off to sleep as well, and that means that Wildfire is just going to be going around and completing the smoothing of these walls, which so far has been going pretty well. We have got the majority of this smoothed. We are going to have to look at either smoothing our hallways, or because the thing is, like, smooth stone is meant to be really, really good. It's just not appealing to me because we've got this two-tone going on at the moment with slate and marble, and while all of this here is all slate, as soon as we start cutting over to this region here, there seems to be this big vein of marble, essentially that whole side here. So we're kind of got two different types. So I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if I want to smooth it or not. And saying that if we aren't going to smooth it, we probably would have to try and use the slate blocks that we have up there to be able to do something with them. So let's have a look at our more floors. And if I were to do something here, the hex paving slate, I think, could make for a nice kind of center. This is where it gets a little difficult because obviously the main hallways I want to make essentially like three wide, like this. What would I want to have on the outside? Maybe just like slabs. I think the slabs would be nice. Yeah, I think that would work. In saying that though, I think for this little region here, I think I want to continue on with the... Was I doing mosaic there? No, I was doing that there. Okay, so I'd want that to continue on. Let's just go and cancel this little zone here. Because I want that to be a continuation of that all the way down. Yeah. I think that's what I'm after. And then for this region here, this would all be slate. So if I go back into more floors and go down to stone slabs, we will just make them like so. Yeah, I think that works. The question I have though is when we get to this corner here, what do we do for these small hallways? Do I just go for the slabs the whole way down? And if I do, how will that look? I think we might just have to for those kind of for those regions. And I think that will look okay. I think, but I do not know. I'm just going to go to there for now, for the time being. I don't want to give them too much to do out here. It's certainly going to keep Wildfire busy. And we obviously don't have enough slates, blocks to be able to do all of this, so we're unlikely to see all of that happen. Elliot's actually getting involved as well. Tagging out, Wildfire is jumping into bed, having a well-deserved rest, and you are going to be hauling. Spectra, what are you up to at the moment? You are mining out there. Okay, did you decide? Okay, we are done there, essentially. So, yeah, okay, alright, well, I'm going to look at chucking in under production a nutrient paste dispenser. And so we want that to go right there. We're going to be chucking a hopper on this side here to be able to feed into that. I'm just seeing we've got all these different other things here that kind of really haven't seen before, which is interesting. In terms of the power, we're going to have to run a cable to there somehow. And right now, I think the easiest way is probably going to be just running it up along the side here like this. It's obviously not the most attractive way to do it, but it's certainly the easiest way to do it for the time being. If I can get these doors on, I will be able to actually turn this into a prison. And I need these hauled urgently. Let's go and get them out of here. Okay, there we go. Got there in the end. Okay, yeah, that's that. And I believe the reason that we aren't... Oh, we're actually eating into our power a little bit there. No, we're gaining back now. We're gaining back. Recruit chance failed. Yeah, we're not going to have much of a chance to recruit him at this stage. What I need to do is chuck down some more orders to chop wood, because we are in need of it. So we only have really one tree there that's worthwhile. They're definitely all worthwhile. That's going to keep Spectre very busy. He's going to head out there probably straight away. In saying that, though, hauling is more of a priority, so he's going to do that first. And I'm actually okay with that. The reason those doors haven't been built is because we are out of wood currently. So as soon as we get some more wood, we're going to be able to get those doors built, and we'll be able to actually get some beds moved and turn this into our prisoner facility. And it's going to be like a double kind of facility. It's going to be a prisoner facility, but it's also going to be a surgical room of sorts for Elliot. Elliot and Spectra. Yes. So if I jump into more floors, I don't know, no, plasteel floor. We don't have the ability as of yet, I believe, to make... Oh, no, we do. Sterile tile, although we need silver. Do I want to make this entire thing sterile? That's a lot of silver. Holy crap. Like, that's too much silver. Oh, great, a cold snap. No, you know what? We are going to cancel that. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. So we're going to lose them. We're going to lose our crop. God damn it, that's frustrating. Okay. Damn, I didn't think we were going to be getting a cold snap now, but I guess even in spring you can still get them. You know what? I think what we're going to do is on the outside, I don't know if we want paved tile. I think we might just go, again, we're going to be using slate. So if we jump into more floors, we are just going to make actual slabs around the outside, and we're just going to run this around the outside of the room for now. Because I think the interior of the room is where we're going to have, yeah, we're going to go for that. And then on the actual interior section there, we are going to go for the sterile tile. Although I know this is super resource intensive, but we're going to make it happen. We are going to need more steel though to be able to do all of this work. So Spectra is going to have to help us out with that, help us out with the mining of that. So, yeah. Work to be done, work to be done. Actually, that's happened really fast. All of that's got placed down really, really quickly. And I actually do like the slate. It's nice. We did marble on the doors, didn't we? Yeah. At least all of this is going to get placed down, and that looks like it's going to be the majority of our slate blocks, so I'm assuming that we're going to need to get Wildfire back into that very, very soon. She has construction as more of a priority over her crafting, so I think as soon as she can't do any more, she's going to start doing that, but I might just have to make crafting more of a priority. We'll see how that plays out. We're also going to have to chuck some good old wood in here as well. Sorry, wood? Light. That's a bit off the mark. But yeah, that's not good for our plants. They are all going to die. Oh dear. It's not the end of the world for us, but it's unfortunate. That's for certain. It is a bugger. Wildfire, love your work. Fantastic job. Yeah, and I'm actually liking the look of that right now. So much so that I might actually even change some of the flooring in here with the wood that we have, because I do quite like the look of the stone. So we'll see how that goes. All right, what are you doing, Wildfire? Okay, it looks like we can actually put down all of the sterile. Is that really all? Oh, we've got the silver there, but we don't have the. Yeah, we don't actually have any of the steel there. That still is in need of mining. I'll be interested to see what Wildfire does. In saying that, she's probably just going to go straight back into either doing the walls or getting some more blocks done. Actually, when I say blocks done, I mean blocks done. Ah, we failed. Yeah, so we're obviously investing a decent amount in this kind of area here, but this area is going to be one of our main sources of income, so we can't really pass it by. I'm just thinking now I should probably look at harvesting some of these bushes, and sure enough, some of them are actually ready to be harvested, so we're just going to go like that, in the hopes that we are going to be able to get some of the, some things from them. I will see what happens there. Wildfire, thank you very much. You are actually going to get some of that done. Did you bring some of that over here? Oh, I thought you did for a second. Alright, thank you. And Spectra, what are you doing? Mr. Seabass is currently... Do you have nothing to do right now? I guess you don't. So let's have a look at your work. Did I take you straight off mining altogether? Oh, we don't actually have any other... Wow, that's a first. Actually, we smashed through that all so quickly that we don't actually have any other mining designated to be done. So, yeah, that happened a lot faster than I thought it was going to. And we actually have more steel up there than I thought. So we should be able to do some more work on this. We'll just see how that goes. Yeah, so at the moment we're just kind of keeping the status quo with men. But we are wanting to get him down in here. Yeah, I just need to probably change this around now. If I go to our work schedule again, and let's see, Spectra, we need to change it so that plant cutting is more of a priority, because we're not often going to have plants that need cutting. Apart from, obviously now, I have asked that these be harvested, so, yeah. Alright, you do that, and apparently we did struck some compacted steel, but I don't see it there. And I am seeing that there is like a cavern here. I'm interested to see what that might be, so I'm going to ask that be mined out. Just out of curiosity's sake, if there is something like that nearby, I want to open it up. We're not getting honest feelings. You know, we've only got the one ancient terror that we've found so far, so yeah. Alright, where are you off to? Cooking a simple meal. Fantastic. Hopefully some of that actually will get hauled back. Yeah, it looks like all of that's been done, so I'm just going to ask that they all be urgently hauled, and Spectra is going to go and pick them all up. It looks like, unfortunately, Spectra is going to do that one by one, which is a really inefficient way of doing it. I'd much rather he pick up everything that's kind of nearby. But I guess they're not looking in this radius here. I suppose they'd pick up things if they're close by, but yeah, I'm not sure how wide their radius is for searching for things when they're asked to haul a certain item back. Does mean it's going to be a little slower, but that's okay. This area is actually coming along pretty well, so much so that I'm going to ask that this bed gets reinstalled in here. And where do I want it to be for now? Let's see. Where would I want it to be? I reckon there's an okay place, actually. We'll have another one on the other side once we do actually transfer Manejo. I know it's not Manejo, but that's just how I pronounce his name. I don't know what the accent pronunciation of that N is. Because, like, I guess if you're just doing an N, it would be Maneno? But for some reason in my mind, it comes out as like an H. I don't know why. It just does. It just does. Spectra, you're hauling those to a refrigerator. Thank you. Wildfire, you are hauling as well. Brilliant. And Mr. Seabass is also hauling, but just to make some simple meals, so that's okay. Hopefully we'll see this bed put in place, and hopefully Spectra once... Yes, there we go. Once the hauling is done, he's going to go and start harvesting pines. We actually have enough wood now for those doors to be constructed, so I would like to see... I would like to see the wood get used. Okay, you're building a hopper. You are hauling 500 silver. Yeah, I know. It's a lot of silver that we've invested in this place, but I think it's going to be worth it. Oh, and the area has been revealed. Well, that's it. That's all that was hiding behind there. Not much was actually hiding at all. Well, you know what? Like, so far this episode, we haven't actually had... Oh, well, we had the cold snap. Okay, we had the cold snap. That's what's affecting us right now. I was thinking, you know, Randy Random has actually been pretty kind to us so far, and that he has, but yeah, it hasn't been so bad. What happened to our lights that we were getting placed in here? Did they never get placed down? I don't see them there. Let's have a look. Jump back into furniture. Go to our standing lamps. Oh, I must have cancelled them when I cancelled the placement of the sterile tiles the first time around. What are you constructing there? Out of curiosity. Oh, the sterile tiles. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, well, Wildfire, you are going to get those last little bits done, and then I'm assuming that she's going to go back into creating blocks. That would be nice. We've still got some sterile tile? Oh no, sorry, standing lamps. Well, that's good. More stuff getting made. That's what we like. I'm thinking in the hallways I might do lights along the side or something like that. We get a lot of light from these standing lamps, so that's cool. Definitely on board with that. Why aren't these doors getting built? Oh. Okay, speak of the devil. Thank you very much, Wildfire. As soon as those doors are complete, we are going to make this our new prisoner room. So if that's the case, we need to look at trying to put one of these and, well, one of those in there as well. We can actually just go ahead and reinstall this one. We might just end up placing them here and here, and I know that's not the most sanitary of things, but it might just have to do. So go ahead and build a copy of that, place it there. Yeah, it's not the nicest, but it could be worse, right? Let's go and put a plant pot right there though. So if I go into furniture, or furniture plus, where are you plant pots? We'll put a nice square plant pot right in the center there, and I think that's gonna be nice. Did any of our plants survive? No, they all died because of the cold snap. Ain't that fantastic? Okay, our food numbers are getting slightly lower, but only slightly at this stage. We might end up just holding this door open for now, just so that we can allow the temperature to kind of flow through here. It is quite cold in here though. Yeah. We are pumping air out of here. Currently it's just because of the cold snap that it's, yeah, it is actually affecting us. Wash yourself up, buddy. Oh, thank you, Mr. Seabass. Excellent work. And again, you're saying you've got nothing to do, surprisingly enough, because, yeah, we're kind of done with our mining there. So, in that case, let's look at allowing you to mine some more, because you can. So, let's go and allow you to start working on this area here. I don't know if I'm going to work on this other vent for now, because the freezer is small enough that we don't need to have two freezers, so we aren't going to make that other vent, but this will allow Mr. Seabass to, well, get to work out here and get all these side rooms mined out, because my kind of plan that I have for this area here is going to be our main production area, so that's where a lot of these are going to get shipped off to, and it's where these are actually going to be. We're going to have a big warehouse space. Wow, this is another snow. Damn. Okay, well, it is what it is. Can I select similar heal roots? Okay, because obviously harvesting those heal roots would be fantastic if we could. Let's see, do we have any other caribou or anything? Well, damn, there's dead caribou, but not a whole lot else right now. A lot of dead animals. That ibex ram has only just died, so I'm going to allow us to grab that. Let's see, Mr. Seabass, I might actually get you to, no, not consume that corpse. Yeah, I'm going to steal Spectra. Get Spectra to work on that, and we're actually getting these put down. Nice, okay. Alright, so now I can go and change this to 4 prisoners, and I believe we should be able to transfer you, correct? If I go turn that off for prisoners, and there we go. Let us carry him through into the new area. Let's go ahead and reinstall this as well. We're going to reinstall it in here. Where do we want it to be? Let's just go, I guess, next to the nutrient paste dispenser, which will be constructed in time. Just not right now. Go ahead and reinstall that just there. That will work. There you go, it's a slightly bigger space. Will he be able to... Oh, okay, right, we didn't actually finish that door. Huh. Well, you can roam quite far, can't you? You can. Let's prioritize working on that door. Oh crap, he's just going to wander around now. Hopefully he doesn't wander back into here, and it looks like he is doing that. Okay, alright. Elliot, get that door made. There we go. That's better. Okay. Now I hope he can't walk past the hopper. He can walk past the hopper. Well, he shouldn't be able to walk past that, surely. Did we use all that steel? We have enough steel. Let's get it made. Nutrient paste dispenser. Make that sucker. And we'll get those hauled as well. Alright. Let's get into work. Oh, Mr. Seabass actually did do a little bit of cooking there, placing them through to there. So that's nice. Getting work done. All right. Well, he hasn't taken advantage of the extra space that we've given him. He isn't roaming too far, so that's nice, I suppose. All right, what am I doing? And by me, I mean Elliot. I'm not Elliot by any means. We are very different people, so yeah. Compacted plasteel. Nice. Okay, well that's cool. And the cold snap is finally over, so that's a relief at least. This is going to stop Manejo though, so I hope... Well, I hope so. I hope that Manejo can't walk past that. We will see soon enough. Okay, and what do we want to store here? Well, you know, human body parts would be nice, but we don't have any human bodies to go in there right now. So we are pretty much just going to be putting raw food in there. Really anything can go in there. But it would be nice to get some things just stashed in there so that we don't really have to worry about feeding him so much. That's the general idea of us having that paste dispenser there. What's happening with Wildfire at the moment? What are you doing? Okay, you are getting a vent built. Nice. And it looks like Elliot is just dragging... Oh, nice. The final little piece to that down there. Excellent. Thank you very much. Mr. Seabass has done a lot of mining today as well. We've got a decent amount of that done. What do we have going in here? Marble and granite. Oh, right. That's why they haven't been done. Ah, I see. Okay. And I apologize. Someone actually did correct me on this, and I just didn't realize it. Let's go ahead and cancel that order there. We want that instead to be... Let's go into more floors. And we want it to be marble and slate. Is what we're after. Between there. Summer has begun. But winter is coming. Yeah, well, I feel like we didn't get much of a spring. You know? We really didn't get much of a spring at all. We certainly do need to have more food put behind. Yeah, I was hoping to be, you know, in a position now where we would be able to profit more from our drug enterprises, but really there isn't any drug enterprise going on at the moment. I'm hoping for a good harvest because the idea is that we'd be using the silver that we gain from that to buy food. Whether or not that actually works out, that remains to be seen. I'm not so sure yet, but I'm hopeful at the very least that, we'll have some productive days yet. I think I actually want to go here. Ah, yeah, that's correct. That's where I want it to go. Okay, and just to confirm, is that actually going there? Reinstall that. Right there. Okay, there we go. It is going to be done. Wildfire is going to keep on working throughout the night. It looks like we are actually going to be able to get that floor down. I'm going to have a look at extending this out here as well, getting the rest of the floor in, so that it's just feeling a little bit more homely. We've got a lot of the areas already smoothed out, but obviously there are some other areas that can be smoothed further. Hopefully this gets a little bit better, because this environment will be better in time. He's saying it's a prison barracks, but because I guess there's more than one bed in here, but really I think we're going to be able to improve this place a bit. We're going to make it nicer for him and hopefully be able to convince him to join. But guys and gals, that will be in the next episode. Thank you for joining me for this one. I have been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.